Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of the movie Highlander 1986 have changed. You'll know the real names and age. I will show you how they look then and what's with them now in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Brenda Wyatt is a forensic scientist working in the same police department as Moran. She is well versed in history, observant, and able to do chemical analysis of metals. She is not without purpose, especially when conducting investigations. Kurgan, Clancy Brown, was Connor's greatest enemy. He was overly ambitious, vindictive, and reveled in the fact that he could drive people to panic terror. He was madly fond of his immortal life, for the continuation of which he was literally willing to do anything. Ramirez was the one who was able to teach Connor the necessary skills for an immortal. He could charm and was quite popular with the ladies, had a refined disposition and appreciated balance, played by Sean Connery, who passed away from pneumonia in 2020. Lieutenant Frank Moran is a New York police employee who investigated serial beheadings of people. He doesn't use dishonest methods, is not prone to corruption, and really wants to fight crime. Played by Alan North, who died in 2000 from kidney and lung cancer. Rachel Ellenstein is Connor's adopted child, who knew all about him and built a really warm and trusting relationship with him. She could show tenacity as well as caring for her loved ones. Played by Sheila Gish, who passed away in 2005 from skin cancer. Detective Walter Bedsoe is listed in the homicide department and works with Moran. He's not devoid of logic. In many cases, he's able to show decisiveness and doesn't lose sight of important details. Played by John Polito, who died in 2016 of multiple myeloma. Sander Castigier has been a friend of Connor for a long time. He's a big fan of parties, which he not only attends but often arranges himself. Has a cheerful disposition, likes to indulge in memories, but can also show seriousness. Played by Hugh Quarshie. Kirk Martinez is a generally positive man who fought in the Vietnam War. He is deeply loyal to his beliefs and is at times often wary of those around him. He has a good memory and is conscientious. Played by Christopher Malcolm, who died of cancer in 2014. Ayman Faisal sells antiques, but like Connor possessed immortality, of which the common people were unaware. He had well-developed plasticity and fighting skills, but still couldn't overpower MacLeod. Played by Peter Diamond, who died of a stroke in 2004. Kate, Celia Impri, was Connor's wife, but she hadn't true love for him. She's full of prejudices and false beliefs and has an extremely negative attitude towards something inexplicable. It was she who demanded to kill her husband because of his immortality. Dougal MacLeod was related to Connor, whom he sometimes protected from other relatives. He doesn't accept any manifestation of witchcraft and is extremely cruel to those who are seen in it. The role is performed by Billy Hartman. Angus MacLeod is related to Connor. He often took part in battles where he showed himself as a good warrior, but he also likes to play pranks on his brothers. Angus is more understanding and compassionate than Dougal. The role is performed by James Cosmo. Garfield is a police officer who was involved in the homicide unit. He has a swagger and doesn't always behave tactfully with suspects. Has a negative attitude towards homosexuals. Played by Edward Wiley, who died of complications from a stroke in 1995. Bassett participated in the battle against Connor. He has an arrogant nature, fully confident in his abilities and particularly not prone to regret what he has done. Surrounds himself with proven men, but may not hesitate to kill them. Played by Ian Reddington. Hotchkiss Sion Tudor Owen is part of Bassett's close circle of people with whom he often goes on trips, and is also present at his training and duels. He knows how to quickly navigate and always gives the sword to the owner in a timely manner. Killed by Bassett. Tony is selling hot dogs on one of the streets of New York. He likes to read newspapers and keep abreast of all the news, as well as for periods he can discuss this or that situation with his clients. He has a humorous nature. The role is played by Damian Leake. Archivist works at the same police station as Brenda Wyatt, with whom he crosses paths from time to time in the line of duty. He's attentive, patient, and has a good grasp of the information given to him, both orally and visually. He was played by Ron Burgess. German soldier Walter Rogue fought in World War II and in 1943 was sent with other soldiers to Rachel's homeland to exterminate the Jews. Although he's a human, there's a little humanity in him and he will kill anyone, even a child, without any problems. Newsvendor operates near the Sheraton Center. He's an active person who knows how to highlight important news, bringing them to the fore, and also beckons people with loud headlines newspapers, played by Louis Goss, who died of natural causes in 2008. Father Rainey, James McKenna, lives in the same settlement as Kate. He's a religious man who often accompanies local warriors during their battles. However, he is not only ready to support spiritually, but he himself can deliver a mortal blow to the enemy. Wrestler Michael Seitz has appeared in various fight matches, one of which Conor McLeod attended as a spectator. He excused confidence and lost his profession, knowing how to draw the audience's attention to himself. Heather became the second wife of Conor, who sincerely supported him and wasn't afraid of his immortality. She's able to endure a lot, is not used to complaining, and knows how to keep secrets to the last. Worried about getting old. Played by B.T. Edney. Conor McLeod is a student of Ramirez. He has a conscience, can learn his mistakes, and hasn't lost humanity over many years of immortality. It was difficult for him to live a familiar life and really enjoy every moment. Played by Christopher Lambert. New York Cop is assigned to patrol groups that patrol the streets of the city in shifts and can also be used to chase and catch a criminal. He has good endurance, has an attentive and watchful look, and also shows excellent reaction. The role is played by Sam Douglas. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.